Hello, hello. Oh, excuse me. That was a crazy ass sneeze. Alright. I guess I should get some music playing. Get some just like lo-fi. In case anyone. This is like lo-fi chill, I guess. See, then can you all hear the music? Now you can. Alright. Turn that down, I guess. So you can like kind of hear it? No, we turn it up so you can hear it. I actually don't know what that sounds like. Let's see. Alright, good enough for now. Doesn't need to be perfect. Does not need to be perfect. Alright. I guess I'll leave this up. There we go. Alright, so I'm just changing out my deck list in paper, cutting down on this guy to 1 copy. I was playing 4 of it for the treasure cups for the earlier part of the week. I was not playing this card or the second red rock, so I'm putting in these and taking out these. Yeah, it should be a nice, yep, 4-1, 4-1, or 3-2, whatever. This is quick and easy changes. Hot swaps, you could say. Ah, okay. These sleeves were already empty. I was very confused. Yeah, then we're just gonna keep playing the 1-0 just as an additional 3-drop to play on 3. What are the 2 extra sleeves for? Oh, you know what? I think 2 Dofis were still in these sleeves. Let me double check, make sure this is still 50. I'm like 99% certain, but also I guess I should do. Can I pull up chat? Chat doesn't exist. It's okay. Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 4 and 5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Am I missing a card? I don't think I'm missing a card. Let's see, 4, 4. Alright, so there's the 12. So that's 12. 2K, 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 counter. Events. 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 2K, events, events. Events. 2K. Alright. Should be 8 of these, I think. 4 of the broken one. 2 of each of the okay ones. So that should be 20. So that's 12 and 8. 4 feet. Four of this card, because this card's really good. 2 and 2, so that's 10, 12, 16, so 36. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Okay, so it is 50. I just cannot count to save my life. Alright. Now we take this list, we hop into some ranked, call it a day. So now we go to Sim and Cam. And now we flip it up to me. Hello, here we are. I guess I can move this actually back down so I don't have to type so far. Alright, put in the 4th grab bleed, put in 1 Zorojoro. Two Frenosuke. What are we missing here? Oh, the Nami, of course. And the Gear 2. There's still 1 card missing. Oh, Pudding. Alright. Now we just hop into some ranked. Make sure you switch. Now the thing that sucks is like, I'm gonna play in West. Oh wait, play OP 11. I don't think anyone's gonna want to play OP 11. Oh, I lied. There was a match immediately. Allegedly there's a matchup immediately. Let's see if I can. Oh. Oh, it just goes off of wins. Interesting. Before it was like berries and everything. Neat. Alright, let's scoot that over. Alright. So they chose to go first, so we're going second. This is pretty decent. We have 2 blockers, God Thread, and we have this. Sure, let's run it. Because like I can play this on 3, look for, or sorry, I guess I'd play this on 4, because I'm going second. What is this? This is, okay, this is not a real game then. Okay, probably at least. I mean, well, now I can play Bonkley on 4. Okay, maybe it's a real game. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Depends on what he hits here, I guess. The bear, okay, that's fine. That's a really nice draw. So if we play this, yeah, so we play this, we go to 5, next turn we go to 7, then we can do this and this, so I think I'm safe to just jam. Yeah. Because he didn't even swing last turn, because he only played this, so I feel pretty healthy. Also, I just realized this is a 1-drop 3K. Hold on. I see the vision here. I see the vision. I don't know. I don't actually think so. Okay, this is the good one. Well, I know these 2 are good ones, but this one's also the good one. do 7. Probably take this first one, see what's going on. Okay. And then yeah, like God Thread, KO one of these 6 here. I mean, start with the 6. Or maybe even 5. See if he gives up a 2k. Low-key, I want to give him this Nami. Because I don't think I'm ever going to play it. Because next turn, we're going to do like this. And then if I don't see anything off the top for the Sanji, we're just going to play this and leave up this. So yeah, I'll just give him the Nami then. Yep. Okay, another Sanji, that's fine. So now I feel like I kind of want to go 6 into 5. But I think it's correct to just start with like 6 into 4. See if he gives me all the cards for it. I mean, maybe there's a world where you start 5 into 5, and then you can never counter out of this. Or not never, but it's unlikely. But yeah, this will hopefully let me find like a Lin enough for the Sanji. That's the whole point. Oh, he's just giving me 2 cards. Okay. So now I can tell him, be like, hey, do you have another 2k if I swing into this? Or do I just want to see if one of these cards is counter and he's willing to give it up? But I think it's probably just say, hey, if you have a 2k, I'd rather take that. Because then I'm going to God Thread one of these anyway. Okay, sick. And then we just do Dofi. We did find Katakuri on the top, so we can go Sanji Katakuri, but then we only leave up 1 counter event. But I think that's like totally fine. Going like Sanji Kata looks really good here. So we'll just leave on top. And the order doesn't matter. Maybe there's an argument to bottom to like look for Lin, but I think that the Katakuri is going to be more than enough considering he's already at 2 cards. So I don't think it matters. And the order doesn't matter here, so we just do that for funsies. There's probably a world where he swings into this and I free block. Like if he swings like a 3 into it, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. So he'll probably just go like 4 into 1. That's my guess. Or just Mole Pistol. Or Mole Gun rather. Minus this. KO this? Question mark? Or no, he can't even KO, right? Because he doesn't have a 6k character. Oh yeah, he didn't attach a Dawn. If he attached a Dawn first, he would have been able to KO it. So now this just gets to like block and just die. Yeah, I don't think I care about this at this point. And then 6 into 6. And then he's only ever going to do another 6 into 6. So I think I just take this one, see what we get. Or I guess no, he has this 6 as well. So we probably go take, block counter. This does not matter. Unless I want to use the gear 2 to counter out of one of these 2 swings. And like maybe save the blocker to attack into one of these guys. Because otherwise I'm only going to get to kill one of them. But then I have a Katakuri on the board. I think if I had another Dofi blocker on the top, or even, no, I think just Dofi. If I just had another Dofi on the top, I would probably use this as a way to kill one and then play Dofi blocker and then have another blocker for next turn. But yeah, this one, just counter. And then yeah, we have to block this one. And then use card action, and we take a giant, keep on top. And yeah, this is where like the game stabilizes for us. It's gonna really suck to use giant because like we're gonna draw into all of these, but not much we can really do about it. Like if I chain together Katas, that feels pretty okay here. But I think what I would like to do Maybe I was supposed to bottom on the Dofi because I have a Kata in hand, and like maybe I am just looking for specifically Linlin. I don't know. I'm not sure. He has one card in hand. Do I want this to guarantee die? But then it gets like replaced by another thing. I could go 7 and just play Kata, but I don't think that's correct. I think it's just like guarantee kill this. Yep. And then say go. I mean, he has 5 swings. We have a giant that's gonna draw into nothing. I'm just curious how he splits. Yeah, I think I was probably supposed to bottom everything and then go from there. Cause like this giant's gonna draw into nothing. So I think I'm saved by a ramp trigger in life. Because if I hit a ramp trigger in life, then I can gear 2. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, just 1k. Yeah, it sucks that I know I'm drawing into no counter. Like I said, maybe I was supposed to just bottom the first 5 off the Dofi and like dig for a Linlin, and then if there was no Linlin on the next top one and like only counter, then at least I could keep it and like draw into it with draw into the counter with giant. So maybe I lose this game actually. Maybe I threw. Maybe I threw. But there's always room for error on opponent here. Like he's just doing like another 6, and he has 6 Don left, and he has a 6 and a 4. So he has to commit at least 2 Don to do another 6. That and then this is also a 4, so that'd be another 2 Don to do another 6. So then he only has 2 Don left. So it's like 6, 6, 8. Depending on what this life is, I might actually die. I mean, we'll block, see what he does. Because maybe he like tries to jam, and if he jams, that's better for us. Because we have a giant. Like if he goes like a 9, for example, and only wants to swing with 1 character. And then we can just take the last one. So yeah, he's just doing another 6. And then we just take, or no, we actually can't take, because we need it to be a ramp trigger. Yeah, if it's a ramp trigger, we might live. Like I said, unless he wants to jam into a character for no reason. Or if this is even just like a 1k. If he goes 6. Because maybe he splits weirdly. I don't know. I need this to be anything. It just needs to be something. Oh. This is the winning line for us. Holy shit. That's actually so good for us. Oh my god, wait, we're so in there. Oh, and there's Gravity Blade too? Oh my god, wait. We have a chance. We have a chance. Why did he give me the game? I guess he doesn't know what my hand is, and he's like afraid. Well now we're back. We're so back. We've never been more back before. So how do I clear... I mean, I can clear 4 characters. By going like Grab Blade attack into them as well. But the better question is it more efficient to play a Nami and leave up a bunch of Don? Or could I just play double Nami? So like 6 into probably 4. And then like 9 into 5. I mean, I'll take this Nami. And then like, do I draw into the Grab Blade in case I feel like it's better to Grab Blade? Yeah, I think that's better. Because like I'm going to draw these 3 if I play the Nami anyway. But I don't have a giant, so if I decide to play Grab Blade, then I'm not going to see these cards. So I'm probably just playing the Nami this turn. But yeah, okay. So we'll go 6 into 4. Hopefully these, well, one of these is a brick. Thank God. Alright, then we go 9 to 5. And then, I think it's safe to double Nami. I think it's safe to double Nami. Because we go bottom. Probably just 1 and 1. And then like I said, I don't think I need to leave up the counter events. I think I can just block. I don't know if he plays like Diamble Jomble or whatever, that type of shit. So maybe it's better just to leave up a bunch of Donnas a bluff. Because it's like, I don't know what's on the top here, and I have 2, 2, 1, gear 2. And if he... I think this is drawing more counter. I think so. Because I've seen no other 2K, or I've only seen one other 2K. This. So yeah, I think I have to. Alright, very, very much rewarded. Very happy with myself. We'll just leave on top the 2 counter events. And then say go. And even if he has Jomble, I have 4 2Ks, so I'm probably fine. Because I'm trying to think like what red card gets him out of this, and I think it's like exactly like Rogers. Okay, no Rogers. All right. Also, I have to remember these are 5s on my turn if he has the Don underneath of them. Which it shouldn't matter, but... So 6. He has 3 more swings. You can have a 2. Also, these Namis can just like attack next turn into the bodies if I don't block with them. Which, like, if he keeps doing the pokes, I think is, like, probably the best thing for me. Like, I'm happy to give him all these cards, and then I'll eat his whole board. And then I'll play, like, a Kata. Also, instead of playing a Kata, maybe we Grab Blade? Maybe we finally whip out the Grab Blade? I also know that I have a Giant and a Gear 2 on the top, so, like, if I Grab Blade, I have 3 Dawn up, so then I have those 2. So like maybe then I don't need to attack with these 2. Maybe we can just poke at board with like these 2. And then Grab Blade the other 2. And then we can kind of relax a little bit. This matchup is a little scary. Because like all the pokes means that he's asking for 1 card like every time. And the animal package is like really, really strong. But it's hard for him to defend these bodies, especially if I'm going like 9 into them consistently. A bunch of cards that we don't need. That's kind of lit. I mean, we just take the Giant. And then draw into the Gear 2, and then draw into 2K, 1K off the Giant. Okay. And then we just start with like 6 into 3. Yeah, I think it's just a Grab Blade turn. Just a Grab Blade turn, I think. No reason to turn these sideways. Yeah, I was so happy he jammed into the Kata. That's like so peak for me. Like, we could poke 7. We could poke 7, just to, like, put him at 4. And then we have 1 blocker, 1 life, 2 counter events up. He's at 4 life. Next turn, we could put him to, like, 2, probably. I don't think it changes the clock enough to do it. So, yeah. Like next turn we'll just put him to 3 and play Kata, and then kill on the next turn. Or like Sanji into Linlin, you know what I mean? Like if there's a Linlin on the top. Oh, and he has review. What is this card? The shut up card. Yeah, if I attack, he gets a body. So. I know I'm drawing a 2 and a 1 off the giant as well. Okay, we're jamming. Where are we jamming? Face. Sick. I love it when my card gets the maximum amount of value. Again, I love it when my cards get the maximum amount of value. I think we pitched Sanji, because if we see a Linlin on the top, we can just draw and play it. But I think more often than not, I'm probably just going to play Kata next turn anyway, so... And then, yeah, the 1-Don for the shut up card. And sick, we found the Sanji Kata anyway, and we don't have any events, so actually... I think I'm inclined to, like, just play Sanji Kata and, like, guarantee the game ends in the coming turns anyway. I think the game's already over, so, like, maybe I could just play a Nami, actually. And then just bottom a bunch of cards. Yo, Nami control out here going crazy. I don't think I need to draw 1-2K. I'd rather see more counter events. So yeah, we can actually just bottom this. Oh, there's a Linlin. Let's go. Crazy. Actually, do I even attack, actually? Do I just, like, play Linlin and pass? Low-key? Pitch... Do I pitch Kata? Or do we play Kata first? Actually, you know what? We do this secret sauce. We go attack. He does the event, and then we just play Linlin anyway. Oh, sick! He actually hit the nuts, or it could be. Okay, you whiffed off this one. But yeah, then we just play Linlin, pitch probably Kata, because I don't think we ever need to play it actually, and then just put this at bottom. And then we can poke 9. Give him a card finally. Low-key could even go a 7. I'll tell him I don't have events. I don't care. I think this game's over anyway. Because he has 4 life now, and we have 5 swings next turn. And if I don't kill him, I play a Nami. Sick. And I'm at 2 life, he has 2 swings. Even if he has a rush character, I have a blocker, and I have 2-2-1-1 in hand. I think I have the game on lock. He keeps doing this thing with Mole Pistol where he does not have a big enough character, and he's just minusing my blocker. So, like, I don't know if he's, like, intending to do that or not, but I would imagine he's not. Okay, this is also, I forgot, I thought we were playing OP11. Oh wait, this is an old card. This is an OP3 card. I had no clue. It searches Honesty Impact? Maybe Sword? Oh, it just gets a red event. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I wonder if this card has a place in, like, a Shanks control deck, or like a Marco control deck, where you're playing like these events. Probably not. Obviously, its best home is going to be in the Rayleigh deck, which is interesting that the Rayleigh deck is getting, like, not another one of these, like, after this gets rotated, at least for now. Like, I think we already have, like, 2 other searchers in the deck, but when this one gets rotated, that one will be, or I don't even know what the deck will look like, I guess, when this gets rotated, so, I don't know. I don't think it actually matters. What are we doing? We're just swinging. Mulligans until the end of the turn? Yeah. Okay. Sick. Take this, leave on top. Yeah, order doesn't matter here. Now we just, like, start poking and seeing if he counters or not. Because, like, I could dirtle, like, another turn pretty easily, I think. Because, like, honestly, I could just go, like, 7. Just to chill 7. Like, maybe we're not going for game. I just want to see what he does. You know, because maybe he gives me a 2 and a 1. Because then I just won't attack. I'll leave this here. Because if he decides to take, if he thinks he can counter out of a 15, you know, be my guest. When this is a brick, so he has 6 live cards. And no Donna. So like, he has to counter out of the 7. He has to give me 2 cards. He goes back down to 4. And then I can just play Nami and Dofi. And leave up Giant. But I'd probably go like Dofi first. And then Nami. And leave up 1. Just leaving up 1's fine. Honestly, I could probably just play... I could probably just play Dofi. Yeah, just play Dofi. Very happy with this. Let's see, we have like 6 down up. Yeah, we're big chilling. We'll draw a 2K gear 2. Yeah, I think this is more than fine. Cool, there's no world I die. Think I am big chillin'. Big chillin'. How do my opponent concede? Sick. Alright. Hopefully I'm not just playing against the same guy all night. And I'm not. Yeah, we'll go first. This is a mulligan. Probably. Like, even though we have 2 ramp going first and 2 Linlin. And then we have like pudding. I think I'm supposed to probably be greedier and look for a better hand. Even though this is like really close to being like a really good hand. It's really close. I think if I had God Thread over the Bonclay here, I would probably feel really good, because then I can Bonclay his Zorjar or his Bonclay. Or sorry, God Thread rather. Maybe we'll keep it. We'll keep it and just like see where it takes us. Like the idea is like here. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like all right there in the hand. And there's a Sanji. Okay. I think we just do a little poke. Okay, he's probably on Bagua. I also have to remember I'm not playing Bagua myself, so. I also have to remember I'm not triple ramping this game. Unless we hit 1 in life here, which we're always going to take, I think. Because I don't want to give up this or this. Okay, we found an 8-drop, so maybe we don't need to play the Bonclay then. If I draw a God Thread here, though, for the 1 time. Fair enough, okay. But now, we can actually go Bonclay into Dofi. Which is really good. So we can just poke another. Or actually, he has 1 up? Okay, if he left up 2, or 4 even, I'd feel worse about this. But yeah, we just go 6. If I see a God Thread in this top off this Dofi, I'm going to be like a little sad, but it is what it is. Because now we're at 7, next turn we'll be at 9. And this actually sets up a Sanji play, so maybe we're ahead. And we are, this is phenomenal. So we're going to go draw into a 2K. And we're going to go to 9, so we're going to play Sanji into Kata. Do I need to have Giant, actually? Yeah, actually, that's probably way better. And then draw into 2K Sanji. Yeah. Okay, and then we just say go ahead. Because now he goes to 6. He can, if he has God Thread, he's gonna feel like on the moon. Yeah, if he has God Thread here, he's gonna feel really good. If he doesn't have God Thread, we feel really good. Obviously, we are cool with this. Okay, he has a God Thread. He killed the Beckman, so maybe we get to block with this Dofi. I don't have a 2K, so I feel like I'm forced to block here because I don't want to go down to 1. Even though this blocker could probably get more value later. I just like, I know that if I block this, I'm probably... Let me think. Because, let's see, he's at 8. Next turn, his worst thing that he could do is like Sanji Linlin. If he puts this in life, we're back up to 2 life anyway. And then my turn after that, hopefully I get to go Sanji Linlin. But if I don't, I get to go Linlin from hand. I think I actually take this. Yeah, okay. And yeah, he's just holding up like whatever. And then we just... Do I care about the Zoro? It means that if he like only gets to play Linlin from his hand or Sanji Linlin, then he can get the Don back. So, I mean, if he Boggles here, it doesn't matter. Like the 2 Don up isn't scary. So I think, yeah, we just go 6 into 4. Because if I go at face, it's like, he probably has the 1K. Yeah, the Boggle here doesn't actually do anything. So that was like not super efficient, I think. Maybe there's actually some argument because I took to just play Kata from hand, but I think I really need to develop the 2 bodies to have Giant live. But because I kept the blocker and I have this free block as well, you know, maybe we're fine. But he gets to go leader ability. He goes to 7 cards. He took a new Sahachi. Placed on top. That's unfortunate. So if he has Sanji into a play, I'm scared. Maybe not scared, but not feeling the best. But because I know there's another Sanji here, if there's a Linlin like right below it, we're probably doing good. But maybe there's a world where I just play Linlin from my hand. We have a Giant up. Feeling alright. Alright, we get to free block this. And because we have this Dofi blocker, I don't really feel like I could be punished in any way for blocking a 6. Okay. So yeah, I feel like the Bagua on the Zoro was like kind of wasted. If I went at face, I could see using it, but I feel like that was a little bit wasted. But yes, this is the best top I could have ever asked for. Don't quote that. And I like starting with the bigger numbers here because I want to know how he reacts. Because like if he just holds this until this, then I don't need to use it. But I want to know if he has the cards to defend this. Because like maybe he goes block 1K, and then I could go 6, and then he gives me another 1K, and then I can go 9, then he comes, and that's like totally fine. Versus me going this, it's a free block 8, then maybe he like gear 2s, and then 9 maybe he takes. Oh, maybe that is better. Maybe. I'm not sure. Not sure. Also, I think I'm pitching this Grab Blade, by the way, for this Linlin. Okay, he just took an 8. So I think this 9 is going to get blocked 2K'd. Which I think I would rather him Gum the 9. So I think now I do a 6, hope that he free blocks, and then this, and then eat a Gum. Because like we got to work down, you know, the Gums at some point. Get him out of here. I'll pitch another Bagua here. Okay. And then from my hand, yeah, we just pitch this in case I ever need to play these, and then we heal. Do I need to put this in life? Probably not, honestly. Yeah, I don't think so. Because like, I healed like God Thread. I only have Giant, and I don't know of any other things on the top here. So, do I need to Giant next turn? I think I would like to. So I will always restand and not get the Dom back. Yeah. Because I think he goes 6, we free block, 8, we just take and ramp, and then the 9 we can just Giant. Okay, he took a 2k. He's 8 cards in hand. I also want to use his blocker because I probably want to pudding him next turn. Because I'll probably go 6. He'll free block, and then I can pudding. And then we're fucking gaming. Because then we have like 4 huge swings going at his 5 cards in hand. Probably 1 Don up, and then 1... Okay. So this 8... He's doing what I'm doing. He's just copying me. I see. Yeah, I think I always take this and trigger. Per my plan, you know. Also kind of helps me play around pudding. You know, I have one less card in hand type shit. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to block that one. I don't know. I guess it depends. Maybe if he jams here. Oh, okay. 10. Maybe I'm supposed to block this one and just let this die because I'm gonna play the pudding anyway. At least that's my goal, is to play this pudding. Unless he puddings me, then I feel horrendous. Unless I draw broken, then you know we're living like Larry. Yeah, there shouldn't be ever a world where... Wait, actually, he put a Don underneath Sanji, so he only has 9 Don. Maybe he is like... Is he gonna jam like 9? And then play a Nami and leave up 1? That doesn't sound too good. If he plays a rush Luffy, puts back a Don. Yeah, I don't know what he's playing here. Just 6. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't know what his idea is. If I had to giant this turn, I'd probably pitch Kata so I could play them then. 6. I'm gonna giant this because I would like more cards. He still has 7 down though? What is he doing with 7? Is he gonna like pudding and then like leave up 3? That's interesting. Or I'm like, am I supposed to give him a 1k here? And save the giant for like potentially next turn if I don't kill him? Maybe that's right. I think that's correct, yeah. Actually, ooh, if he plays Nami here, we have pudding Usahachi. Oh, that's actually so good. Oh, that's actually so good. And he kept on, or he put on bottom? Okay. And he has 2 Don up. Restand. Alright, use card action. Well, we also have Red Rock. Okay, so am I ever killing him this turn? So if I go pudding Usahachi, he has 1 blocker, 1 life. So it depends on what 5 cards he draws off pudding. I think. But I don't think it's ever math. Because he's gone through 2 Bagwas. It's likely he doesn't play more. And only 1 giant. And I don't remember all the searches he's done. So I think I take... Probably just a... Because let me think. This is going to be 7. So I could leave up 3 Don for the 2 giants. If need be. Or that'll let me push for another 9 for game. Maybe we take Usahachi and just bottom. Because this top kind of sucks. Yeah, maybe we do that. Just put it on bottom. How many cards in deck? 33. Alright, yeah, we're not going to see these for a while. Another Nami. Okay. Not the worst. So what's the sequencing here? Probably Usahachi, Nami, then pudding. Because, like, am I actually going to be able to go for a game this turn? I don't know. Because it's... We have 5 swings. We pudding him. and we Usahachi. So this is tapped. He has 1 blocker, 1 life. And then we have 5 swings. 5 cards in hand. I think that's very doable. And I think we leave the pudding on the board. So we start with Usahachi. And then we pudding. And then we go 8. Wait, no, are we trolling? No, we go 6. See if he free blocks. Okay, give me a 1k. Alright. We go 8 now. See if he has any of the counter events. Okay, he drew into a gear 2. Very nice. Very respectable. Here's another 9. He just took. He's banking on it to be a giant, probably. Thoughts? 10, 11? So, actually, if I go 11, it has to be giant 2k. Oh, okay. I mean... do I just do 10 and hold up a giant in case I'm getting bluffed really bad right now? I think so. Just in case. Pitch a 1k? 1k. Okay. And then we have giant 2k, 1k. And yes, he's gonna have 5 cards in it. I think I bottomed, so I don't think I know what's on top for giant. Oh, there's his own red rock. So he could red rock, bottom this, and then he has 4 Don. He could go 8, 8, 9. Okay. And I think 8, 8, 9 I beat, right? So I can go like counter out of an 8 with 2, 1, 8. Oh. Okay. I guess we just take. And that's how you play the mirror, I guess. Like, Dofi put in so much work for me that game, which is why, like, I love that card. Like, this card is so good. I don't know. Like, the Zorajora for him, like, it let him ramp, but then it just sat there the rest of the game. Like, it was just a guy on the board. So I don't know. And, like, that's how it goes, like, most of the time for me when I have Zorajora. Another mirror match. I won dice. See, now this is where it becomes difficult. It's because, like, I have Dofi in my hand, but it's dependent on what, like, the top 7 cards in my deck are. Because, like, I'll draw for 3 Don. So that's 1. I'll play Dofi on 3. Look at the top 5. So if those are a whiff, I have to bottom them and then draw a fresh card, a 7th card. Because what am I looking for? I'm looking for like 8 cost Kata. Because literally all I want to do is like on 5 play God Thread. Hopefully he plays Zoro Joro on 4. Then I can God Thread it. So yeah, I think I have to keep this actually. And then we have Red Rock for like his Kata. If he plays one on curve. Like if he ramps once and goes like to 9 and plays Kata on 9 and has 1 Don up at 10, then that feels really good for me. We're so in there. Alright. Don't care about Bagua yet, so he takes this one. Play Dofi. Now what are we even looking for? Just like... There she is. That's all we want. Leave on top. We could just draw her later. Like, we can just kind of keep her around. Because next turn we go to 5. We play God Thread, so we go to 6. So actually, maybe we draw, like, that, maybe. I don't think it, like, super matters. Because I'm probably not going to attack him anyway, so I'll leave up the 1. I figured 2, and I have no intention to play a Bon Clay. Or should I play a Bon Clay? Maybe we draw that in case he doesn't play anything for God Thread. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, because, like, if he is on 4 Don and he just passes, like sure, he, like, pokes 6. I take. Sick. Okay. Zorjar. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, we draw the Bon Clay in case he doesn't play Zorajoro. Like, if he... Or he doesn't play his own Bon Clay. Like, if he just passes with 4 Don up, then we have, like, another ramp thing that advances our board state ahead of his. But now he is, like, really behind. And he didn't leave up 2 Don, like, you know, because he played Zorajoro. So now, I can just swing 7 and be like, either give me a gear second or a 2K. Because he has the 1 up. And we got a gear second so early. So now we're like super gaming. And I know I have 2Ks in gear 2 on the top of my deck and a pudding. So next turn I go to 8. Sure, he got threads, that's fine. This one, now I can give him the 1K that I stacked, you know. Now we go to 8. And ideally I would... I mean, I'm not attacking this turn. Ideally I would like to leave up 1 for the gear 2. But... it is what it is. So yeah, we just play this, go into turn, get arrested Don for no reason. And then yeah, he goes to 9, and he didn't set up the top of his deck with a Nami last turn. You know, he played a God Thread instead. So he doesn't know what the top is, so he can't Sanji into anything. So he can like play Katakuri, he can play Linlin this turn. Those are both acceptable options. Now I actually know the top of my deck. And I don't get to Sanji into anything, which kind of sucks. But he is just playing Dofi, and he's leaving on top. So that means he probably has, you know, he definitely has the Sanji in hand. And he is going to have that set up for next turn. So maybe if 1 card lower than that pudding, or is it 2 cards lower? I think it's 2 cards lower. Within 2 cards of that pudding is like a Cat or a Linlin. We're in there. This is a jam. So unfortunately, we just have to take this. Okay, another Sanji's a little unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen like a Linlin or something. Especially with this top. It's more counter, and I really want the pudding here. So I'm thinking, like, is there a world where we can, like, Sanji pudding? You know, maybe we... Because, like, he's leaving up Bagua again. He's leaving up Bagua again. For sure. And I don't want to go Sanji into Bon Clay. That's terrible. Like, it feels awful. And like I said, I really want to keep this on top. Because I think... Well... I'm trying to think. Because he kept on top with Dofi. So maybe the right move is to, like, poke 6-8? Or do you pudding first? Because he's at 6 cards. But I kind of want him... I want him to, like, use the events so that you can't draw them later. You know what I mean? So I think we take this. We keep on top. And no giant also kind of sucks. So I think on the next one after this turn, like we have to bottom this. And we just draw like this. Yeah, take another 2k. Sanji into pudding. And then, actually, on the next turn, we're going to red rock whatever he plays because we have 2 big bodies out. So he'll play 2 big bodies. If one of them's Katakuri, we get like so much value out of red rocking one of them. I think this is the move. And then I think we, like I said, we start by poking. Because, like, if he gives me, yeah, sick. Like, he's trying to play around pudding, and I'm like, no, we're going to play pudding. Oh, he took. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh no, friend. I'm so sorry. Okay. He found a Sanji? Is that the... Okay, that's the 2k Sanji. Okay. This one's OP of 6. 6, this gets a free block. And then sure. That's fine. If he puts this pudding at life, that's like a hard throw. There's like no reason to do that. It's like clicking buttons type shit. Okay, cool. Opponent has brain cells. And sick, we get to go Sanji into Kata. I'm trying to think if it's ever worth it to... I'm trying to think if it's ever worth it to just play Kata. But then I can't like clear out this stack a little faster. Like this is letting me take 2 cards from this stack. Well, no, I get to like take this, just hard play this. But there's no reason to. I don't have giant. I just have the gear 2. So yeah, so I think we just do like something like this. Take more 2Ks. Or do we want the 1Ks? Nah. Oh, actually, do I want this for the turn that I go red rock? Actually, I could do that this turn. Like I could just play this in red rock. Like I could red rock this Lin after like poking with everything, and then play this and see if we find our own Lin at some point. That's kind of what we're missing here. I don't think we ever play Sanji into it though. I think we have to like red rock into it because we still have like our own 2 big bodies. I think maybe I could be persuaded into this. Yeah, he'll never see it coming. Yeah, I should have taken this then if I had the intention of doing like this combination. So this is fine. This is still fine though because we already have so much counter and a gear 2 and everything. So it sucks not getting to develop another Sanji, but I don't think we need to. I think I'd rather just like stay ahead. So we start with a 6 to see what he does. Because I don't intend to go any bigger. 1k, sick. Another leap performer disaster is crazy work. Very nice. Opponent. Alright, well now we still follow through with this plan. I kind of want to bottom this because I'm looking for giants at this point in the game. And also Nami. So I think this is cool to bottom. And the order probably doesn't matter, but something like this makes sense to me. And then we go end of turn. Okay. Yeah, I feel really safe. I feel really, really safe. I don't really know of much that would get him out of this aside from like rush type shit. Usahachi, sure. Red Rock Usahachi means that he could then swing like 6-9. I almost just... That can't be right, dude. I don't believe in playing for board for this type of matchup. You just have to go face. You have to ask me for more cards every turn, especially when you're behind. I don't even know what you put into life here that's like valuable. Sure, okay. You've cleared more space on my board now. There's all the Linlins, there's the Giants, there's the Namis I was asking for. This is phenomenal. I think I'm gonna Linlin heal a Giant to play around pudding. So I'm just gonna take a Nami, leave on top. We want to draw into something we're never gonna play. So we can just pitch it. We might also just pitch this God Thread. So maybe one day we'll like hard play this Katakuri. So we'll go draw this, play this, heal this, and then we're fucking gaming. And then because he doesn't have a Katakuri, we just get to free poke the 6, which is huge. Two 2Ks? Okay, sick. I'm trying to remember if I did not fuck up the top or not. I'm trying to remember what I just did. Linlin, okay. I had to think like really, really hard. And then he has nothing, of course. And then we go end of turn. Get the Dom back. And then yeah, we're at 3 life, he's at 1. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't even let me type GG. A lot of waiting. Whole lot of waiting. It's crazy that Sim is like already on OP12 for ranked. Dang, like no one playing right now. Kind of crazy. Man, I don't want that to be the end of my practice for tonight. I played against a Zoro and a couple of mirrors. It's not enough practice. Like, I wish I could, like, play against, like, bots, like, in chess. And just, like, be like, oh, yeah, I want to play against Teach on, like, a high-ranking bot. Man, super unlucky, I guess, tonight. There's 2 in queue. I guess that includes me. And then 4 people are playing. I wonder if I have to, like, wait for them to stop. I don't know. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Oh, there we go. We got there. Let's go. Probably another mirror. Arlong. Okay. Hold on. They want to go first. Okay. Because they are aggressive. I had to, like, really hard think. Because Don 2, 1 attacking, 1, so 3. So, yeah, we just go first. We just play our game. This hand's way too slow. I think if I... No, I don't think there's no way I ever keep this. Yeah, we have to mulligan. This is like marginally better, but not by a lot. Because I really don't want to use this to ramp. I really want to like play this to protect myself. Yeah, that's not a great draw. So if I play this and I go to 6 next turn, it means I am playing this and I get to leave up 1. And then I get to play this on 8. So I think I'm forced to. And also I think I have to starve because he has like Kiku and that kind of stuff for triggers and stuff. So I think I have to do this. And then I have to play Nami and hope that I draw into like another gear 2. And then I can play Kata. Yeah, because he just jams here. And I have to take... If it's a ramp trigger, maybe I'm in there. Yeah, because like I actually really want it to be a God Thread. I'm not going to trigger it, and then I'll just play it and kill this next turn. Or another gear 2. Okay, this is also fine. Sanji, this is also fine. Okay. And again, I don't think I attack. We found the God Thread a little late. I think I still want it though, and I think I can get rid of Red Rock. I don't think I'm ever going to play that. And I'm at 6, so next turn we go to 8. So yeah, so we get rid of Red Rock. Maybe it is God Thread. Do I have time? I don't think I have time to play it because like I said, next turn I'm gonna just play Kata. And I kind of just want like all the raw counter. So yeah, sadly we have to get rid of God Thread because I think it would be really really good. But yeah, like whatever this thing is gonna attack for, I have to just block it probably. Unless he attacks for a relatively small number, then maybe I can get away with gear 2ing it. But we'll see. We'll see what numbers he decides on. Yeah, the one time I played against this deck was I played Lucci in paper, and I was like 2-0 at locals. My opponent was also 2-0, and he was playing this, and I won dice, and I did not know what to do. So I was like, all right, maybe this is a matchup where like he goes second because his curve is like 4-drop, 6-drop, 8-drop. It was not, in fact, that curve. He wanted to go first because he wanted to do his leader ability, just like Dofi. Alright, so he's going 7 here, so I'll just give him a 2k. Because then he'll go 8 and I give him a gear 2 on this. So. Yeah, he'll play another thing. As long as it doesn't like keep a Dawn rested, I'm probably fine. If it is, then I'm forced to play Nami next turn, which is like not the end of the world, because then I can poke into this, like a 7. Alright, it's just a Kiku, so we can give him the gear 2. No card action yet. All 4 Namis, here they go. And then yeah, we could just like poke 6 of this, maybe he gives me a 2k. He probably gives me a 2k. Like every single time, I think. But then I just get to play Katakuri this turn. And then like this is his turn where like he has to kind of go in, but if he jams really hard with this one, I'll just block it, and then like block counter this, and probably just take 1. So I'll probably go to 1 life this turn, and lose out on Nami, and then probably just barely keep the Kata alive by pitching like probably a Nami. I don't know the exact numbers he's gonna swing because he's at 8 Don. This is 3 Don total. This is just another 7? No way. Okay. So I can block 1k this. I think is right, because then he'll like, yeah, do another 8. Now, actually, okay. I kind of just want to take it. Okay, so this can't attack next turn. That's like unfortunate, but fine. If I see a gravity blade on the top here, I'm gonna feel so good. Yeah, we just take this. Another Sanji, okay. If we hit a Lin, we also feel great. And there we go, there she blows. I don't need to play around pudding by healing this, so we can just show him this. This is fine. Place on top. We can just heal at 2k. This is fine. Or heal at 1k? I don't think it matters. Because I want a giant draw into another 2k probably. Okay, this is fine. So yeah, I'm thinking like start with a cool like 8 into 5, because I'm gonna heal the Kiku, which like sounds terrible, but it is unfortunately a necessary evil. And then we can just pass, restand the Dom back so that we can steal a giant. I know that this is a 1k, and I know I'm drawing a 2k, so I'm cool with ditching this 1k. And if he jams, I'm cool with just like blocking with Nami. Yeah, what is this, 9? I mean, I could just block 2k. If you do not have another buggy character in play, up to one of your leaders gains double attack until the end of the turn. Okay, so this is double attack, so I cannot take this. So yeah, we block and 2k. That's pretty cheesy. That is pretty cheesy. And he has Vanderdecken. Alright, that's kind of gross, but it is what it is. Thankfully, we have a good top deck. Now, however, we are in a bit of a pinch because we don't get to add anything. These would be Zorojoros, probably, or Baguas, so sometimes I would get to add them, sometimes I wouldn't, but it's fine, because I can't add anything else here, right? Yep, that's what I thought. So we choose 0, and then the question is, do we keep on top or bottom? Do I just play Katakuri this turn? Do I play Dofi and then, like, bottom? I could just play Dofi and bottom, but I think it's better to play, honestly, just play out another Linla. Yeah, choose 0 friendly, place on top, draw Linlin, heal this, draw the soft giant, gaming. All right, and then we go 6 and 6. If he counters this, we go 9 into it, and then we'll go 9 face. So we'll go to 4 life. Actually, do I need to attack him this turn? Because, like, I could just play Linlin, put this in life. He doesn't have any real threats. I just pitch gear 2, probably, unfortunately. But if I go attack, he goes to 3 life, and then next turn we would put him to... We could kill him if he doesn't have any blockers. Or no, I'm going to heal one of his guys into life. So actually, I don't think I attack. Yeah, I don't think I do, in case there's some random ass fucking trigger that will get me. Oh, we're just jamming. Okay. I respect the jam. Giving me full value of my 2k. I appreciate you, sir. Honestly, even if he wants to do like another double attack play. Basil. That's a good one. Okay, so we'll just take this one. And no trigger. And then yeah, we're just gonna play a Dofi blocker for the rest of the game. Probably. I don't even think I need to attack at this, probably. Is it 6? So yeah, we can just start getting in there. Okay. I'd like to see some fresh cards. These are not fresh cards at all. These are all 1Ks. So I probably, honestly, I just leave them on top. Because I'm just going to go like block for like the rest of the game. I'm content with this. This is really funny. And then like I'll God Thread the Vanderdecken because it actually, is it correct to God Thread the Vanderdecken? It's just really funny. No, I want to discard for the giant if I need to play it. I could also just like attack at it with Nami, and then it just dies. And then I have one blocker for this situation, and then I have to like take the other one. If he pokes with this Vanderdeck, and it's like really annoying. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I'll just leave open 7 down. Like I said, we'll just go like block, take, and then next turn play another Dofi blocker. Actually, if I giant, hold on, some sauce. We go giant. Pitch this. Go to 10. We draw the 2 Dofi blockers, and then we just go block on whatever these numbers are. And then next turn we just play 2 more Dofi blockers after putting them to 0. Yeah, I don't care where you swing. I'm just always blocking this. Unless you make it so that I can't block at all for whatever reason. Maybe there's a world where we have game now. I love not being able to take any of the cards in my deck because I'm not playing a pure straw head deck. And this is just really funny. Yeah, another 2-0 Memento. But it's like really funny to like Dofi Gravity Blade leave up no Dawn. That's like really funny. Or actually no, I can't do that because I can't do this and this. Or no, I could just draw this one. I already have one in hand. I mean, I can probably go for him though, honestly. So we'll do like this, and we'll just like start with the 6, see what his thoughts are, if he wants to take it or not. Sick. Go to 0. Yeah, you're allowed to play this Cuckoo. I'm cool with that. Because if he goes like runner on take on this, we jam it. Because you can't rest this. Because this is a 5. That's why you blocked with the Dofi. Didn't expect to play against Arlon, but I think I did fine. Pretty sure Wednesday works for me. Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on. Man, why does no one want to play One Piece at 11:34 EST? What the hell? Let's see, what do we got? What do we got on YouTube? Anything fun? On my recommended page? Nope. Okay. Oh, suddenly there are 22 people in queue for West for 12 lobby, which is crazy to me. That like suddenly 25 in queue, 60 playing. That's so many people. Is it worth it to test in West? Probably. I mean, I'll probably unfortunately just play against like all kinds of new crazy crap, which like I'm excited to play against, but it's not good testing for tomorrow. Like if I play against like Piss Kid, they're gonna have like Kuma and stuff in their deck, and like no one's gonna play Piss Kid tomorrow. And if they do, like I think they're a psychopath. Actually, maybe they're not like a psychopath, but I don't think like that's a great pick. Then there's like what I'm trying to think of, like what's gonna be good in 12 that like exists now that like you could legally play. I mean GP of course with like a Dead Man's Game. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what well, especially after a ban list, I don't know what people will be playing. Because it really depends on how they want to approach this ban list. I think there's like a couple different angles, and I know my personal preference, but Bandai could like have a different vision for the game moving forward. And I think they actually like somewhat care about their game, so maybe they go a different route than what I'm thinking, and or even what we think that they are thinking. So maybe they have some crazy idea, or maybe they're just gonna do the usual. I think they might not ban Blue Purple Luffy leader, because like if we follow the pattern that they did for Sokka and for RP Law, they banned them both. They banned both those leaders after they existed for a while and were about to get broken support. This deck has existed for a while in the East, of course, but has not existed that long in the West. But it's not about to get anything broken. Like all the support for this deck is like already in paper. Like it already exists. Okay, we lost dice against like a dice matchup. Unfortunate. That's part of the game. We're going second. So like on 4, I play Bonclay, go to 5. I mean, we have the like the Bonclay Gata Dofi curve, so I guess we keep, and then we also have Linlin as well. I think I just have to hope that he plays promo buggy instead of not that one. Okay, cool. The Croc-Hawk. So yeah, like this is the order that I want to like play them out in. Yeah, my hope like says that he just pulls promo, and if he does, I will just immediately red rock it versus, or like if he plays like a blocker or something. 7. Take. No trigger. Sag. Okay, do we starve Boogie? I don't think so. Especially since he's had 2 searches. He found Mihawk and Mihawk. Okay, so he has 2 6-drop Mihawks in his hand, and he has 4 other cards. I don't think I should be starving. Like, I think I need, because like when he's in the position where he's like chaining 10 buggies together, I need to like be killing him or trying to kill him. And if he's at like 4 or 5 life, that's like impossible to do. But if he's at like 1 life, then like we're gaming. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a stumble. And like a huge misplay. Our opponent does not know how to play buggy. Okay. he should have just played this into this, surely. Because then you have an additional body for 10 buggy? Am I tripping? I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay. Oh, now we win the game because our opponent doesn't know how to play buggy. Which is like so lit for us. Now I kind of want to red rock this for fun. You know what I mean? But then, and then like I get to play Linda the next turn. Okay. I think I'll just like, Because here's the thing, I could risk it and go like. Let me think. Because there's like 2 lines of play here. We can either go God Thread, Dofi, leave up no Dawn, but then like next turn we get leader ability, and we're gonna like play what we want to play. Or we can like red rock this, so that he's like behind, and then we could go like, or I guess we would start like 7/7, leave up no Dawn, and then like next turn we were guaranteed to play Lin, but then we don't know what's on top, and then we leader ability, and then we go from there. So you know what? I think we go 7. I think we just go 7 and see what he does. Because like if he blocks in one case, he's crazy. Okay, cool. Because yeah, now we get to red rock this, go 7 again, and then he's just like infinitely behind. Because then next turn we just play Lin. And if he doesn't play Krokok again, you know, maybe the Lin gets some value. Low-key, I want a 2k out of this, but like he'll just poke 5 into it, so nah, waste of a 2k. Yeah, next turn is just Lin pitch like God Thread or Grab Blade. I don't know which, probably Grab Blade, but okay. He did find the guy, so the Lin won't get like giga value. And obviously we don't swing into this, that's like giga bait. In fact, I think it would just be a little silly. Pitching Alvida here is kind of wild. To play another blocker? Not playing Alvida here is a little wild, I think. Yeah, you can just have a 2k. Okay, and now we have Sanji for next turn too. Okay. So like, I mean like, yeah, we just like go 6, see what he wants to do. He should just be taking or giving me a 2k. Like, I don't think there's an in-between. He should probably give a 2k to like try to play around pudding, because he's at such a high card count. And then we do this, and we pitch probably Grab Blade, I think, and then try to do this at bottom, and then he should just pitch another card. He goes down to 6 cards. Sick. Is that 2? Oh, okay, yeah, it's only 2. So yeah, he actually can't 10 buggy this turn without bottoming the 10 buggy itself. Because even if he plays Alvida, he can't 10 buggy without it going to the bottom, because he's short 1 body. So red rocking the guy was like really, really good. But yeah, he probably just plays like another Krokok or Shoe Buggy into another guy, plays Alvida as well, or some other 4-drop. What is this art? This art's kind of whack. Maybe not whack. Hold on, I'm looking at this. If you do not have 5 characters, please. It doesn't even have the. Wait, hold on. This is a blocker. Oh. Maybe that's a new promo. That's a really good card. Okay. See, he has 3 Don left. He just played this for 6. Okay. I guess I kind of just want to like give him this 1k, but I'm afraid that like if the top of my deck sucks, it's gonna be like horrendous for me. But I guess I'd still have Linlin to just play. So yeah, I think I have to just give up this 1k because then he has to hit again. I think, or maybe it's not right for him again because then I just bully this. Yeah, we just take this. Another Sanji. Okay. Linlin? No Linlin. Okay, no bitches. And there's never a world where we play Nanami, I think. Like, I think we're always just playing Linlin, seeing if we can get rid of, like, this blocker. Because, like, I don't think I'm at the point where I'm chaining, like, Namis together. So it's probably just take... I could always take Giant and just bottom, or take a 2k and bottom. Because, like, if my intention is to play a Linlin... I think my intention is to play a Linlin. And then, like, try to clear a little bit. Yeah, so I think I take this. Maybe we just keep on top. Because, like, I don't think I'm looking for anything in particular. No, I think I take this 2k, put on bottom. Okay, we got another Giant anyway. Cool. And then we'll just go, like, 9 and 2. Actually, I lied. We'll go 6 at face. So I think there's a world where he reblocks, and then I go 9 and 7. He gives me 2 cards. 6. Or actually, do I just go 9 at face? He just blocks, or he just takes, goes to 1, play a Linlin. Yeah, honestly, we're just racing him. Honestly, there's no world. Okay, him blocking is awesome for me. I don't think I'm gonna get to play both of these Sanjis. There's a world where I get to play the God Thread. There's a world I get to play the God Thread to kill something. Yeah, him. What the fuck? Okay. No, honestly, this God Thread is probably just gonna get pitched off of a Giant, and I just don't think I'm gonna play both Sanjis. Like, I might get to play the 1 if in the next set of cards there's some stuff going on, but yeah, this buggy player is playing like really weird, I think. Or maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I don't know how to play buggy. Maybe I'm bugging. Okay. Another Croc Me Off into... Oh. Okay, fair enough. This is a deck of all time. I mean, if you're telling me that Buggy is gonna get more support in 12, they gotta do something to Buggy, man. Buggy is such an annoying deck. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe Buggy's fine. I just think, like, I don't love the cards that say, hey, protect your whole board from removal effects, like, one time. But it could be, like, multiple characters. It wasn't designed, I think, to be, like, multiple characters. Like, there's so many design flaws that have happened recently. I mean, like, no one's talking about them. And no one will talk about them until it becomes more blatantly obvious. Because, like, right now, Blue, Purple, and, like, Betty are, like, taking the spotlight from, like, all the other actual... Huh? Eastern timed? I clicked... Okay. I thought I clicked west, but alright. don't know why it wants me to make it an east. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, sure, yeah, this is a matchup. Chose to go second. Oh, sick. Okay. We go first. We have no ramp, so we mulligan. Dofi is like Dofi Sanji is really close if we had like a God Thread in hand, but mulligan. Marginally better because we have the grab blade. So like we can go. Sick. Okay, yeah, we just go like Dofi on 3. Oh, a second gravity blade with the Sanji on the top. We got lots of counter coming. I think I just keep it probably as it is, because next turn we go to 5. Maybe we just draw like these. Like, do I need both gravity blades? I might actually need both gravity blades, low key. But maybe next turn on 5 we just play this and leave up down. Or like maybe we have to use it to attack into their guys. I'm not sure. Because then on 7, like we're just playing this. But maybe that's the argument to play this next turn. Not sure. Not sure. But regardless, we're not attacking his base. Never. I think I see more cards by playing Dofi, but this Nami has the potential to be an attacker. And I don't think I want to take this first hit, so I think I just give him the 1. Because like I said, next turn we'll just play Nami for 5. That's fine. Okay. That's a really good card. So yeah, we will probably need both Gravity Blades if that finds that card exactly. Yep. Because that'll play another guy from his hand. He's pretty wide all of a sudden. Okay. But it's okay. We can like go 6 into 4. He probably doesn't give me the cards, but he might. I think regardless, we can just play this Nami. And then we have 2 blockers. I will probably take 1 block, 1 with Dofi. Unless he like swings 5 randomly. And then I'll just go. I don't know. I don't even know how Zoro's like supposed to do into this matchup. What am I supposed to bottom here? A giant and a 1K? Maybe? Or maybe it's honestly giant plus Sanji. Because like maybe I don't need to vomit out multiple bodies every turn. And I just need to focus on like finding something else to play. Maybe I'm tripping. Because like my intention next turn is just a Gravity Blade. My intention the turn after that is to Gravity Blade. Unless leader ability... No, I won't have leader ability unless I ramp. And I have no ramp. So like this is like a no ramp game. This is like just wall up and shit. So I don't think I actually need the Sanji. Yeah, because like I think I'm just going to grab blade, then leader ability, and then see what I see. I guess there's a world I can play this Bonclay. So like we'll just take this one. Okay, well now I don't need to play the Bonclay. The question is, do I actually keep this? Because I'm going to 7 next turn. If I trigger it, I go to 8, and I Gravity Blade, leave up 1. If I keep it in hand, it means that I God Thread, remove 1 and ramp, and then go to 8 anyway. But then I don't get to Gravity Blade. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just use trigger, gain 1. Next turn, go to 8, get to Gravity Blade, and then I get to leader ability. So we're actually exactly where we want to be, I think. We found the 1 ramp. It was in our life the whole time. Because now I can give away this 1K. And then this last swing we can just block with Dofi. Unless he does another poke, like if he does a poke with this one, then we might have to give him a 2K. But we'll see what he does with this down here. Excuse me. Yeah, because like in this kind of a matchup, Oh, he has the event? Okay, so yeah, we just do this. And then, yeah, we're going to remove 3 of his characters. We go to 8. Oh, look, there's the gravity blade. We just start with probably 6 into 3. It's pretty unlikely. Like, I know he has the event, which is fine, because he can't really high roll too hard. I'm sorry, did he just whiff? Sorry, did he just whiff? That looks like the end of the game to me. Sorry, friendo. Also, there's like a random world where like if I needed to giant, I can, and then gravity blade like again. But like that's if he has like double ramp characters or double rush characters, and like suddenly I can't counter out of them somehow. I don't know. I don't even know how that would happen, honest to God. But yeah, it's probably just leader ability, grab some more counter, gravity blade again, and then start digging for like Lin type combos. So like we have another 6 here, and then he just played this, so then probably 8. So this one we just give him the 2k, and then take the 8. Or a 7. I'd probably still take it, honestly. Oh, Lin. Yes, we're blessed. Okay. We're gonna heal the red rock because that's broken. So we take a... I wish I could Sanji Lin, obviously. And so that means that this turn I'm gonna Lin. Pitch. I could pitch Sanji actually, because maybe I don't even play Sanji in the kata, but like I probably do, right? Like we just. So it's like we take this 2k, we go like attack over this, Lin heal this. Say go. Okay. Yeah, so we go like this. Draw this, heal this. Like he can do the event again, that's fine. I need all of your bodies gone. I mean, that also opens the avenue to gravity blading, but I think it's just better to Lin because I remove one body, he attacks, and then I take, and then I get to remove another body. So it's almost the same as gravity blade, but I get to develop a big body. Sick. Like I don't even need to gravity blade a second time, which is like a really good feeling to have against an aggro deck where like you rely heavily on this one card, gravity blade, to get you a massive amount of advantage. And resolving one feels great, but then not needing to resolve a second one, just like pitching it, feels really, really good. So like now I can give him this 1k. Because I know Red Rock is there, and I don't want to Red Rock this. I'd rather him play out a character first. So like if he goes 7, I'm just going to give him a 2k. If he goes 8, we're not feeling too good. 6, all right, we'll give him the 2k. Sick. Because yeah, I don't want that Red Rock to not get value. Red Rock bottom's a 4. Yeah, honestly, I feel fine with this. Use card action. Sanji. Draw. If he gives me, if he gives me 1 card, we're in there. He's at 6 life, so putting him to 5 doesn't affect the math on killing him, so there's no reason to give him a card. Yeah, I think it's really important to like ask yourself if it's worth attacking. Okay, so yeah, now we just like. Maybe there's a world where you block 2k instead, but I want to filter more cards. Sick, he's just giving me 2ks. I love this. I don't need to play any more big bodies for like the rest of the game, so like we can just like start jamming and just like block her up. Like, I can God Thread this turn for fun. Like, I'm not playing the Nami, I'm just gonna play the Dofi. And then he goes to 2 if I attack here. Nah, yeah, it's just better to attack. KO one of these. Play this. Poo 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 poo. Giga poo poo. Oh. Okay. It appears as if my opponent is conceded. Okay, cool. I was very confused. I was like, what is going on? I started clicking too fast. How many people are in queue? 25 in queue. 34 playing. That's no 60 that it was earlier. Probably do one more game and then stop streaming. I'm trying to remember. I haven't played that many games, but I don't think I've lost any of them tonight. Need my last game to be a loss, so it's worth reviewing. How are there like 20 people in queue and it's like a 2-minute wait? 32 people in queue and it's been a 2-minute wait. Hold on, just gotta like leave queue, re-enter queue. Surely that works. I like this playlist. This playlist is a bop. Thirty people in queue. 33 people in queue. How does it take like 4 minutes for a game? Holy shit. We got there, boys. Last game. Hopefully it's a good one. against another buggy. This is not gonna be a good game, dude. Why am I getting trolled? Like, there's no way as buggy against blue purple they choose second. And my hand's like questionable because like it has double ramp going first into a 9-drop, but it's the wrong 9-drop. The ramp is not optimal. The God Thread killing their 4 though is really, really good. So like I'd have to be banking that I draw like Kata or Linlin or Nami. Or not Nami, Buggy. Or not Buggy, wow, Dofi. So I think I'm gonna keep on like... I hate responding people in chat. I just mute chat constantly. Alright, we found a Nami. So now the question is, do I need to ramp with gear 2 this turn? I think we go to 6, see what his thoughts are. Because he had no searchers as well. I believe he mulliganed. So maybe there's a world that we actually are supposed to start because he didn't play any searchers on 2 and he didn't... Or sorry, he did mulligan and like he just didn't do anything, right? Yeah, chose to go second mulligan, so like maybe I'm not supposed to attack. I'll just play gear 2 and say go. Hopefully he just plays Alvida or some other 4-drop, passes, and then I can God Thread it. There she is. Cool. And then if we draw Linlin or Kata or anything, we're going to feel great. We are going to feel great. If he didn't play anything on 4 and he just jammed 9, I would just take, and then I could play Nami and set up a Sanji play, hopefully. Because then we wouldn't need to God Thread. Hopefully. Okay, another 2K. KO this. I'm cool with just going 7. Because now we're ahead on board. Or, not ahead on board rather, but like, he has not developed his game plan at all in any sense. So, I am ahead in that sense. Because I normally would not have anything on my board except maybe this. But yeah, next turn, we can play a 9-drop or an 8-drop if we find one. If he hits us and we hit a ramp trigger though, we're gonna be in heaven. So like whatever he hits at us, we'll take. But he probably won't. Actually, he might go 6. I lied. He should go like leader ability 6. Also, he countered that? Sick. Oh, there's the guy. He pitched a 10 buggy, which I also love to see that. That means he has another one in hand. He pitched a gravity bleed, and then he's gonna... Okay, so he's not attacking. Okay, so... Is he digging for like a 6-cost character to play off of this? If that's the case, maybe you were supposed to start with this, but maybe he drew into it off this. Okay, sure. Yeah, his hand must be like terrible then. But again, like he chose to go second. Like I feel like that's just never right. Well, we found a 9-drop technically. Can't even be mad. I think before I attack, I just play Nami, which like normally isn't ever right. Like you're not supposed to do that. Like play before developing. But I'm trying to like see where we go because I found this, what we can do is place on bottom, get rid of this, and honestly I'm cool with getting rid of a 2K. Maybe I get rid of one Sanji because maybe I don't need to play both, but I think because he pitched a Temugi, that's just telling me he has another one, but I don't know if this guy actually knows that or not. So I think I am fine to just get rid of a 2K, and then we can swing 7 because I don't have any events, unfortunately. And I'm cool with trying to put them to 3 a little faster. And then we can play out this. Holy airball. Well, I mean, I'm cool with bottoming all these. I don't know about you. poker hand of all time right there. That's like, I got a boat in hand. We got a second boat right there. Yeah, I guess I just bottom this. And hope that my leader ability next turn is good. Yep, okay. Because like this turn, his ideal world... Actually, he's not even playing 10 buggy ever this turn. He can only go like this into a 6 and then play out another like one of these or like the shoe buggy into 2 more. Okay, here it is, as we predicted, into Alvido, and then this into Jack Mihawk, and then next turn he can start playing 10 buggies. Okay, suboptimal at this point in the game, I think. Like this is supposed to be like a turn later probably. And then this still needs to become something. Like, there's no way that this card's still sitting on the board. Like, no, we don't have any in trash. I was gonna say, if he discarded one, I would shame him for it, but... Take. This is during either player's turn. So, like, part of me wants to trigger it just to, like, rip a card out of his hand. But I think it's better suited as, like, a discard for, like, Linlin or a Giant. So, we'll just keep it. And then he's not swinging with anything else. Alright, we found all the good cards. So he pitched a pudding. So he might have another pudding. So I think it's worth it to heal this Giant actually. So I think we just take this Nami, leave on top. We already have a discard fodder for Linlin, so we don't need to draw this Katakuri, because we might have to go Sanji Katakuri at some point later. Maybe. So I think we just draw this 1k. Yeah, and then we're gaming. All right, and then he doesn't have the 7k blocker, so like I'm cool to just poke 6. Yeah, that 7k blocker puts in a ton of work. It's like, it's almost as good as Katakuri. It's almost. Part of me wants to poke 6 here. Because like if he goes to 2. Actually, hold on. I think you go Sanji Linlin, see what he discards. Cause like, I don't think I care about this. I think I care about this turning into a 6-drop 7k. So he should pitch a card for that to protect it. Like almost every time, I think. He pitched a 2k for it. 2k blocker. Is there ever a world where we go 7 with this then? Put him at 2 life. And then next turn we can kind of push. And if he blocks this, then like he can't play 10 buggy next turn without this turning into something. And then he still needs to play one more guy. So you'd have to like play another 4-drop. That becomes a 5 cost. And then still play buggy. I'm at 3 life, so I'm gonna say fuck it. And if he wants to attack into it, that's like great. So I think it's 7. And then if he blocks and just draws a card, that's also fine. Because again, like he's not gonna play a 10 buggy and be able to keep it on the board next turn. Because he'd have to pitch a card. So he would go to 4 with this, draw for turn, go to 5. And it's the same thing if he takes. Trigger, search of it. Houndblaze. What are we cooking here, boss? What are we doing? Okay. I mean, that's like... I think I'm fine here. Because, like, even if he splits... Like, yeah, there's actually no split in the world I die. I'm still at 3 life. And I have 7 cards in it. Even if he puddings me, and I could draw into all bricks, like... You can kill this, put me at 1 life. I don't care. That's fine. I can go 9-9. Take block. You're at 1 life. See, depending on what I draw, like we play from there. What I take out of life, we play from there. Houndblaze. This is not a real game. There's no way that this is like real at all. So, I think this is what we call a freelo game. Trying to see who the other buggy player was. See if this is the same person. I don't think it is. I think they are two different people. Oh no, only takes me back to the Zoro game logs. If he goes to 11 minutes without taking a game action, I will say something. Okay, cool. Can I have a 1K? Can I have a 2K? And then I'll probably just take the next one. Dude, I love it when they swing into my rested blockers. Like, they did their job. Let's go. And then, like, this upcoming turn, I can just fight for board because he's at 2 life. Ooh. Please shame concede. Please shame concede. There's no way that was right. Sick, a giant. I forgot I put that there off Lindland. I mean, bro has 3 cards in hand. I know one of them is a 1K. I'm just gonna, like, kill him. Honestly. Like, I'm gonna take this Nami, leave on top, draw these. And we'll just, like, go 9. Or, I lied. We'll just start. We'll just do a 7. If he ever counters this, then I will swing 9 at his board. Or if he blocks this, I will probably also just go at board. Because then he never dies, so then I should fight for board. And then set up 2 blockers, and then he really just cannot win from here. Like I said, like I don't know what opponent is cooking here. Like, this is absolutely absurd, I think. He blocks this, he draws a card. I'll go 9 to fucking 7 again. I mean, if he lets this die. Okay, cool. Surely it's dead. Even if it isn't, it's not a big deal. So I know it's on top, but I kind of want to see more cards. I'm glad I did this because I kind of want to just bottom this all. Like, actually, I don't even think I do, actually, because I can draw into the gear 2. And then next turn, I mean, we're just going for game next turn anyway. So actually, this doesn't matter. So yeah, we can just bottom all this and then just play this. Okay, this is a little troll. I'll just put these guys on top. I won't even need to giant. I will only gear 2 this turn. And then I could Sanji Lin for fun. Yeah, this was a game of all time. This was certainly a game of all time. It's like, the problem with testing with games like this is like, I don't feel like they're ever close. So it's like, it's not tight enough to make me go like, okay, did I make a mistake anywhere and didn't get punished for it? Like that kind of a thing. Like, I'm allowed to just kind of free ball a lot in these like games where my opponent is playing suboptimally or like their list is suboptimal. Like, I considered a deck where like you're playing buggy and you play primarily cross guild cards, but then like you jam like a couple of like non-cross guild cards for like specific matchups. But the issue with that, at least especially now, like post structures, is that buggy was given a lot of tools to beat a lot of different matchups, so it doesn't really lose to much. Like, it has losses, and a lot of the time, honestly, the reason why the deck will lose is it's just like missing a piece of its like setup. So like, you know, maybe you don't have enough searchers in the early game to find all your shit, so you're kind of stuck just like spinning your wheels a bunch with like Alvitas and like praying that you get there. But if you do like find your full setup and like you're able to jam like 2 or 3 10 buggies, you just win. You know, like nothing can really beat that. So you have to just kill them before they can get to that point. This is gonna be a 9. I'm just gonna block. Actually, he's gonna bounce it. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh god, guys, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked because he didn't even bounce it. I'm just gonna block it anyway. He has 2 blockers, 2 life. I have Usahachi in hand. I'm so sorry, friend. Bro's never seen a better Usahachi before in his life. None of this matters. I'm allowed to just click buttons here. Sick, like I'm allowed to Sanji Linlin here, but it's not right at all. Like it's actively bad, but it's funny, so I could do it, but I'm not going to. I'll just put it all on bottom, so I'm not even tempted. And we just like start with a 6 because I want him to free block it, and then like Usahachi this, and then split between these 3. Oh, okay. I guess we have 7 Dawn, so like 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 10. So it's actually a 9. He grab bladed my Nami. This upsets me greatly. Hold up. The game's not over now. Alright, well, I guess we just have to like go 9 and face. Force him to block. Play another Nami. Now I feel silly. I didn't consider a gravity blade trigger. It's okay though. It was calculated. That's why you play out your lines that like have the least amount of Dawn commitment first. Maybe there's an argument to swing 7 with Nami there, but I feel like it's too juicy of a block 1k. But then I don't lose the gravity blade. But I'm not losing the gravity blade. Like I just extended the game like another turn. Like there's never a world where he can win. Like even if he pitched his entire hand to go double Temuggy and bottom both of my 9Ks, he has 1 blocker. I can just go 11-11 between leader and Nami. Or like 9-11 with Usahachi. Or 9-10. Yeah, with Usahachi and leader. And then like that gets you there because he has no cards in hand. I mean shit, I can just literally go 6 and he dies. Or like he's forced to block. Again, that's like if he gives his whole hand to bottom both of these. But yeah, no, this is like a whack ass list. An opponent also played like really weirdly. Like choosing to go seconds actually is so crazy. See, now I can say, you good. Not being toxic, just like checking in, you know? Thanks. Key, dokie, just checking. It's a very complex board state. I don't know how he gets out of this. Like, maybe he's thinking about some type of four-way split, but like, brother, I have 2 Dawn up. I have like 7 cards in hand. I played Nuzhachi last turn for fun. You actually can't even split 4 ways because this guy is 1k. It only gets big on opponent's turn, so you split 3 ways, and it's literally impossible. I could go take, block. Unless he has a way to remove this after I go take, and then even then, like, you're constrained on Dawn. You're assuming I have no counter. Out of 7 cards, it's crazy. I think you see me add Gum Gum Giants to my hand, so like. Okay, he considered. Ooh, getting rid of the blocker, okay. Because now he has 5 Dawn. Now he has 5 Dawn. Is he thinking like 7, 9, 10? Like he uses this, pitches a card. Because that never gets there. So I give you 1 2k and you lose. 9, I give you a Gum Gum and you lose. And 10 is, I just take, like whatever. Or Gum Gum 1k. You know, that also gets you there. Like he could attack, and I will just take the first 2. They could be literally, he could cheat. He could tell me that these are both 6. Pitching another 10 buggy. Okay. Excuse me. All right. He's mathed it out, guys. He has another 8. And then 10. I'll let him have it. This is so funny. Give me the last card in your hand. Hell yeah. We both had Gravity Blaze our last life. Oh shit, bro. Alright. GG. Bro really wanted to play as much One Piece as possible. And he did. You know what? He achieved his goal of playing as much One Piece as possible. I think he actually played more One Piece than I did today. I did terrible at the Treasure Cup today. But my deck did not want me to play the game today, so I did not do that. Yeah, I'll probably stop streaming now, I guess, since nothing's going on. So, to anyone who might watch the VOD, thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a great night, or a great day.